Hello and welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome. I'm here today and looking at what I should bring to the table today for the channel. There was a pretty clear indication of bringing stuff about it being Libra season. So happy birthday to all the fellow Libras out there. And I hope that your celebration for this month, this week, this day, whatever it is for your birthday, goes well and brings you lots of happiness and abundance and bliss, joy. The words that came to mind too were letting spirit lead the way. That's something I had one of my teachers tell me quite some time ago, and I think it's really important as we step into our higher selves and step more into the light, whatever that means for each of us, because it's going to be different for each of us. You know, some of us are going to have larger platforms and some of us are going to have smaller platforms. And regardless of what size your platform is, if it's being a stay-at-home mom or helping an elderly person that you love transition through their life, or writing a book, or going on tour with Oprah, or, you know, there's a million different ways that we can show up in the world. But allowing spirit to lead us and listening to our inner voice, I think, is so important, and something that as I get older and come up on a birthday here in a few days, I realize how important it is to do the things that I'm doing on a daily basis with reverence and sincerity and gratitude for all of the yumminess and all of the messiness and all of the bliss and things that I consider challenges, and how vitally important it is for us to care and do self-care, take care of ourselves, especially on the hard days. The oracle card I pulled this morning was about owls, and when I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, there was owls hooting outside, which happens often around my place. But I always, like, what's your message for me? What are you doing out there? What are you bringing forth to me? Is kind of always the question when I come into contact with so much of nature, and especially those things that really speak to me. So I implore you and to also explore those things for yourself, those things that you're interested in, or things that speak to you, things that you love, to really tap into those things and let those things nurture you, even when it feels like the light isn't within you, or you're having a tough day struggling. It's much easier on the days where we feel full of light, but we are never, ever, ever away from source. We are energy. Everything in this world is energy. Science has proven that. If you need to have, that in your realization, I guess, to confirm that for you. That's not something that I've ever needed. It's just been there for me, that I don't need science to prove certain things to me. It's nice when science does prove things, but at the same time, I don't need science to prove stuff to me to know that it's true or to believe in certain things. And I think self-care is something that women in particular, but everybody, men and women, need to really drop into and be able to nurture ourselves in whatever ways that we can. You know, some ways that I use to nurture myself, and maybe that you would like to explore for yourself, are, you know, taking a bath, spending time out in nature, talking to a good friend, reading a book, taking a nap. Those are all things that I can do to care for myself when I need to hold myself gently. So whether you're having a good day today or whether you're having some challenges today that feel overwhelming or underwhelming, make sure that you take care of yourself. And I just feel such gratitude for it being Libra season right now, and being able to, somebody that I watched this morning on YouTube, she said, you know, that it's Libra season right now, and that just makes me think of that the whole, you know, the whole world is in that energy right now, and what a blessing it is for me to be a Libra and to hold that energy in the way that I do, and in the only way that I can. So I think it's important for all of us to really do that, hold our energy and hold space in ways that we can and only we can. And to light up the world, right? To light up the world in the way that is special to us, or that we do naturally. You know, we don't have to do anything to do that. Just really embodying our feminine presence, whether you're a man or a woman, but embodying that presence by being who you really are and bringing your A game, right? Or whatever game you've got on today, and let that be your A game for today. Whether it be full of nurturing for yourself and, you know, what may feel by societal standards is more stubborn or whatnot, but just to really sink into the ability to be able to care for yourself in a way that feels good, and light up the world in the way that you were meant to, big or small. Blessings and much love.